My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Irithyll Dungeon here in Dark Souls 3. Alright, last time we were doing our run-through, this time we're going to do our run-through once more. This time, however, successfully. I've also already opened one of the areas up here, so I'll be able to run through a little more successfully. Alright, dodge these. Beautiful. And then, so that I don't start losing my max HP, roll through. Now, if I recall correctly, this thing in here has to die for some reason. The message seems to have been replaced as well. Yeah, time for destroy. Just make sure that no one's trying to tear me a new one whilst I do it. Well, they might be trying, but they're definitely not succeeding. Got him. Alright, let's go back to two-handing. And... no? No one else wants any? Beautiful. That's empty. This just drops down into the main area, but I'm going to be dropping down into the main area anyway. Through here. Let's engage the range. Basically cheesing them out from afar so I don't have to get in the middle of it, because I know that there's this one here, and then there's another one directly below me currently. And then, of course, the one that I'm fighting. Excuse me? No, 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 no! Roll out of the way of that. That's an instant kill. Okay, wait for a second. Time for a projectile. Yeah, there's that one directly below me. And then there's the one hiding behind that wall. Almost at the tip of my sword currently. Let's just get my max HP back. Okay. And that's another one down. No, 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 no. Roll, 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 roll. It's basically... roll instantly. Yep. Basically, if you get hit by the first one, you have to roll instantly to get away. Get away from me. And stay away from me. Whew. Okay. Those things are much more scary than I've ever given them credit for. Their stagger and ability basically to hold you down and kill you is really not okay. Alright. Heal back up. There's another one of these folk. What were upstairs. I'm actually going to full heal and Ashen. Give myself the Karthus Flame Arc and then continue to move. Because I'm terrified of everything at the moment, including whatever this thing is. Yep! Yep. I was justifiably terrified. Maybe it's only because I killed the one above that it tried to attack me, but still. Rude. Uh-huh, of course. Okay, poke attacks work best against this. Beautiful. Fading Soul. I think it was 5 Fading Souls. Oh, God. I was not expecting to turn around and immediately be facing another one. Alas, however, that's how it goes. Okay. I also want to double back and check out all of the places where... oh. That's a bait. That is baiting me towards it, but... I must obey. Knew it. Alright, I guess it's getting away. Damn it. I'm just gonna have to come back to this area later. Thankfully, you stagger super easily. And drop nothing, including basically no souls. What up, yo? Fight me! These things look creepy, but they don't look scary. Whereas a fair amount of the things in this area are just objectively terrifying. I hate missing out on Titanite. I did get the Jailbreaker's key as well, and I know there were a few locations that were locked previously that I was not able to access, so we also do want to double back for those. But for the moment, let's forge ahead until we find our next bonfire. Be wary of right. Right is this direction. Be wary of right again, and... Well, that was a very good tip. I appreciate it. Damn it! Rolled directly into that one. Let's get our flame arc up. Come on. Roll ahead to the ranger. And take them out easily. Now it's just you and me, Cleaverman. Too late. Dung pie. Don't mind if I already did. And the other one dropped nothing at all. Okay, just making absolutely certain we're not missing any of these paths or any enemies that might be wanting to pop up behind me. Oh, well, come on. Yeah, you're fighting a mimic. Enemy ahead. I can hear breathing. And I can see breathing. You are so deceased. Let's go with opening with a Chaos Flame Orb. What up, buddy? I love that kick attack. It just looks so cool. Got him. Okay, I may have said that preemptively, but we did eventually get him, so I'm okay with it. Estus Shard. Alright, alright, alright. I'm pretty happy about that. Not happy about this. It's too tight and enclosed of a space. That is a giant of some kind down there. Okay. Oh, God. What? When did you get here? Alright. Let's funnel them through here. One at a time, please. The hitbox is so accurate that my down strike lowers my head, which managed to evade that strike for me. Okay, this might get both. Yep. Thankfully, all of these types of jailers seem to have a relatively low life total. Especially compared to my stupidly powerful pyromancy with the Witch's Ring and the... Okay, what's going on in this one? Nothing at all. Witch's Ring and the Great Swamp Ring. Okay. I imagine if they might have ascended from there or just patrolled around from the corner. Oh, bugger. Okay. We'll go two-handed. I was thinking the two-handed was going to be able to two-strike that guy. Never mind. Soul of a Weary Warrior. And another way to drop down. Something tells me the game might be trying to get me to drop down. I can't imagine why I've got that impression, though. Just a random thought. Alright. Rather than dropping down, let's go with a ladder, controlled descent, and see what we've got going on down here. Oh. Can I walk quietly and not wake him up? Okay, so that one drops down to a higher peak that actually goes behind him. But also, there's rats around his feet, but I can probably fight him. I fought the other dragon. Sorry, giant. That said, even if I did want to fight him, I don't want to fight him right now. I'm definitely not equipped currently to do it. What, you tell me where my Ashen Estus flasks and mana are, Where's my FP, eh? Not ready to fight him right now. I might go behind, though. I would not be surprised if that actually led directly to a bonfire. Woo! Okay, so we've got this path down here. Pickaxe. Not seeing the bonfire yet, but you can never rule it out. Okay, as long as the rats in this area are super weak as well, then I really don't care. Yeah, it's not going to be difficult at all to kill that guy. Although this seems to lead to the other... Ooh. That could be interesting. Oh, there's a Titanite lizard! You're kidding me! That's the ultimate bait! Yeah, go fight this Titanite lizard and inadvertently strike this sleeping giant. If I'm gonna be striking a sleeping giant, I am going to do it advertently rather than inadvertently. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Any more of you where you came from? I do want to get my shiny before What am I hearing? I'm hearing something. Sounds like a sleeping bug or a clicking bug. I'm looking at the roof because that's typically where things I can't hear come from. It sounds like it's coming through that wall. If it bursts through the wall, I mean, there's nothing I can actually do in order to stop that. Be wary of trap, really? You think this might be a trap? Actually, I don't think they're mimics. Nope, they are. Never mind. Whoa, buddy. Cool your jets. Was it the sound of them sleeping that I was hearing? Nope. None of your shenanigans, buddy. Alright, what have you got? Dark Clutch Ring. Okay, if I want to increase the amount of dark damage I'm doing per strike. Never mind, this one's fine. And Old Cell Key. All of this seems like it... I knew it. I goddamn knew it. Oh, this is not the only trap that's going on. There's something in a different area. Did they bust down a goddamn wall? How'd they get in here? Oh, they fell from above. Okay. See? Fell from above. I told you that was going to be what happened. One by one. We'll just take him out one by one. Okay, another one down. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone, and another one bites the dust. Hey, go! Nope, don't curse. Thank you very much. Let's let some of that cool off. If they had more spawn directly behind you at this point, that would be, first off, bollocks, but genius. Die. 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 Oh, I got him directly in the eye with one of those. Actually, by the way, that's not their eye. The part that I hit. Their eyes are slightly below that. Easy. Alright. Let's loot this corpse up here. Let our curse wear off. Moss fruit. What's moss fruit for? It's not equipment, it's inventory. Temporarily boosts all resistances. Okay, so if there's like a boss doing multiple different kinds of damage, I know what I want to use against it. I should have recognized the clicking as the basilisk clicking. I know the basilisk rather clicking relatively well. Anyone else? Nope, just you. Oh, okay, there's two of you. Alright. Just draw them into a narrow corridor, so it's only one at a time. I mean, it's one at a time no matter how I fight this guy now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought it would have taken 4. Never mind, I'm pretty happy about it. Save those dung pies for later by sending them back to the base. Excellent. Are we getting back to somewhere where we have previously established a bonfire? Or are we going to find a new bonfire? Because... oh, God. Really? Really? I'm starting to feel like I might actually be best served by teleporting back to base. Okay, I have exactly enough stamina to do 4 two-hand strikes. I'm also running out of Estus Flask real quickly. Please be normal jailers rather than branding jailers. Both of them branding. Oh, all 4 of... nope, I don't want any part of any of that. Let's take this large Titanite shard and try and sneak out in this direction. Don't run, I might need my stamina at any time. Stabbing in the back ahead. Oh. For this guy? Oh, he's not alive, it's just his cape makes him look it. Huh? Dragon Torso Stone. Oh, right, that's the Dragon Covenant transform into a dragon thing, right? Whereabouts would it be? It's not in keys. It'd be in weapons, right? No? I honestly don't know where this... oh, you know what? It'd be in consumables. Where are we? Tools. Yep. Gain Dragon Torso and roar like a dragon. A shortcut that I can set up ahead. Beautiful. Let's see where this shortcuts to. Oh god. It's shortcutting to somewhere where I've never been, I feel. Yep, definitely never been here. Soul of a name just... never mind. I've totally been here. Awesome. Okay, that makes this whole area a lot easier to traverse. This is where we lost our Titanite Lizard. And, incidentally, this is an area I actually wanted to go and explore again, because I've now got the jail cell key, or old cell key, rather, and I've got the jailer's key. So I do want to go back through this area, since there were a few doors that were locked, rather than openable through the other side. And I believe I've cleared a lot of this area out, so I shouldn't really need to worry about that many enemies, but I still need to worry about some. The occasional few. Speaking of, one up there already. The problem I'm going to encounter is if they lower my max total of life, which they do, but if they manage to get that attack off, it's just super damaging. Hidden path? No, you must be referring to the one that's already down. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thankfully, it didn't lower my max enough to really affect me. Nope, don't transform. And I don't know if you would've, but I'll protect myself against it anyway. Seems normal. Okay, nothing locked on this side. Beautiful. Now we can afford to go to the other side. However, there's also all of the people here that I avoided initially, so... yeah. But, okay, at the very least I managed not to take any max HP damage there. Oh gosh. There's one behind a wall trying to deal max HP damage to me, over there. But it's not really working out because I don't know if you're aware, you can't do it through a wall. Excuse me? You're inside the wall. It's a novel... you know what? It's a novel strategy, I'll give him that much. Let's see if it pays off. No. Definitely didn't pay off. Okay. Through there is just bad, but I think there's a locked something here, if I recall correctly. Is it locked down there? You know what? I'll never know. I'm not going to explore that part yet. That's if I wanted to trigger a scream. Where are all these locked paths I remember? Oh, this is one. Yeah, and it's locked through the other side, if I recall correctly. Damn it, she's gonna do her max HP stuff, and I can't really defend against that currently. Can I kukri her to death? Nope, she's already got the max HP off of me. Right. See, the thing is, I don't want to run back to a bonfire at this point, because if I do, I'm going to lose all of my progress against the ones I've already killed. That said, I do actually... Wow. I balls that up real bad. Yeah, I do have to go back to the bonfire sooner or later. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to... Oh god. Ooh. Yep, you know what? I might be going back to the bonfire sooner than I thought. Yeah, I'm dead. I just got cornered. Nothing I really could have done there. Thankfully, my souls are really nearby the last place I was. But the reason I would have wanted to go back to the bonfire anyway is because there's also the locked areas here. Does not open from this side. It's a door. There's a few of these that are locked, if I recall correctly. Not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. This one is, though. What? I got 2 keys in this area, and you're telling me that neither of those are the key that I'm looking for. Lame. Okay, if I'm gonna be fighting that guy, I'm gonna be fighting that guy with Carthus Flame Arc. Because if you do fire damage against him, he gets really mad about it. It makes it super easy to kill him. And that's why I wasn't really prepared to take him out last time, because I did not have the FP to give myself fire damage. Nope. Ah, I love that they hate fire damage. This is a perfect area for me as a pyromancer. You know, except for the fact that it's scary as hell, and I am easily terrified, so... That part, not so great. It's good for my character, not for me as a human. Okay. One-handed, and poke him. Duck back out. Stop trying to take away my max HP, alright? By staring at me, it's rude. Okay, duck out again, wait for some max HP to come back. And that ought to get you down. The rest of these I can just go through and freely poke. I think that's all of them? Simple Gem, Fading Soul 5, and you also over here, Fading Soul 5. If this doesn't open, I'm gonna be mad about it. Really? Like, I've got 2 keys from this area, and neither of them actually are used in this area. Come on! There's a bunch of locked doors in this area that I just can't open, apparently. I'll just burn them. Burn them all down. And I guess I'm moving forward after that. I really, like, I'm a little directionless at the moment. I know where I can go. And that's off to the giant that I didn't want to fight last time. And of course, past that giant. I just don't remember... Oh, I think I do remember now. It's not through this. It's across, then down. Get kicked by those on the way past. here's where we wanted to be. Alright, alright, alright. Now, there's something in this game that I never would have discovered by myself, but I am aware of. You know, I mean, we're relatively long after the release of the game. And that's that there is a gesture that I want to find, sit here and do in order to go to another area. I would have had to find it out later, because first off, I would never discover that by myself. But secondly, I want to fight every single optional boss in the game, so I would have to have that explained to me at some point. So I'm okay with learning it now. Okay, they don't seem to be posing a threat to me yet. As long as I engage them purely at range, I should be okay. He says as he runs out of ranged weaponry to engage them with. Still got one Ashen Estus Flask, rather. Basically, with these guys, it looks like I can't afford to make any mistakes whatsoever. I get hit by one thing from behind, and I'm just dead. Okay. That should kill you, because you'll take the poison. Sorry, the damage on standing up. Nope, okay. Just gonna make certain they don't get to me then. Got him. Now we have a problem, though. There's still two more of them. I don't like engaging two of them in close combat at the same time. And I have no FP whatsoever. I need to get some consumables that can actually give me back FP. See what I mean? Very close to dying there. Run away. Just run away. Get out of their influence. If they manage to get all the way here, I'm just going to send my way up. But otherwise, I'm just going to retreat for a second. Heal back up. God, I hate these jailers. Okay, they changed their light back. It looks like when their light goes red, that's when they're trying to affect you with that. I just really don't know how to avoid it yet. So one of them is still alive, but on very low HP. Ember, beautiful. And we've cleared the area. Whew. Could not have done that without pyromancy. Fear ahead. Alright. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Be wary of mimicry. You sure about that? Yep, you sure about that. Alright. I don't want to fight you in an enclosed area, Mimic. Come out here. Oh my god. You gotta admit, dude looks like a baller when he does that attack. Okay, keep my stamina high. Roll behind. Not finding that many opportunities at the moment to attack. 1, 2... No! Oh god, good thing we got the stagger. He went for a grab after a grab. I was hoping he wasn't going to double up on that attack. Tighten that scale, 2 of them. Beautiful. So be wary of fear in there. So I'll hold off on going in there just for the moment. Oh, it's full of those. Okay. Well, that's good information to have. Let's find a bonfire before I attack them. Because they've never really posed a threat. Which is all the more reason to be scared of them, I feel. Because it means the game is saying, oh no, these aren't a problem, don't worry, it's okay. And then suddenly there's a bunch of them in a room and you're like, terrified. Oh. There's another one of you. 2, 3, 4. Treasure ahead, therefore key required ahead. Okay, that looks like an NPC in there. I definitely want to get them. But where is this key? How many of you are there in there? Because I can fight one of you easily. You stagger super easily. You attack pretty straightforward. Got him. Farron Keep was full of these. I'm experienced enough to take out one, but if there's two at the same time, then we might have a problem. Nothing on the roof, nothing on the sides. Seriously? It's just an empty room? Just an empty room with an enemy in. Alright. Cheers for that. Let's see if we've got a bonfire directly ahead. I would not be surprised if we did. No, I'm not seeing it. Alright, I guess we're going a while without a bonfire then. Let's go into the fear ahead room. Why do I feel like there's just going to be a scream? Let's just talk really loudly so that we can't possibly get terrified by anything. Xanthus Ashes, that's actually pretty cool. What is this? Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. We did it. We managed to stay calm. So we got the Dusk Crown Ring, which we will go have a quick look at. Where are we? Dusk Crown Ring reduces spell FP consumption, but also lowers your HP. Leaf-colored crown ring bestowed upon the Princess of Ulasil, ancient land of golden sorceries. Ulasil is synonymous with, is synonymous for its lost sorceries. Of which the Xanthus sorcerers are dedicated scholars. This crown ring is a rare artifact of that great magic heritage. And we also got the Xanthus Ashes, which should be in my inventory. Whereabouts are those? Xanthus Ashes. Xanthus Ashes. Am I just constantly going past them? Oh no, it's going to be a key. Right, of course. Shrine Handmaid prepares new items. Umbral Ash of a sorcerer who explored the golden sorceries of a long-lost land. Ulasil, obviously. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. They were called Xanthus Scholars, but some foolishly imitate them by simply dressing in yellow. Interesting. Is anyone performing a foolish imitation that we've currently encountered? Another Ember, don't mind if I did. Okay, we'll try and bait them out one by one. I mean, in order to fight you one by one of you is actually going to have to come out here. Oh, okay. You've actually got a ranged attack. Color me surprised. Got him. One down, basically no souls, as expected. I will heal up, just in case I get stagger fucked into the next, into oblivion rather. Okay, there are two of you. I'm going to want to fight you one at a time. I'm fine with using some resources here, if only for the fact that I'm very far from my last bonfire, and hopefully quite close to my next bonfire. Oh, damn. Okay, so you've got like a ground slam Fusrodar kind of thing. Yeah, look at that. It appears to penetrate walls as well. So I should be a little more careful than I currently am being. And poke. Okay, the poke didn't work. That's about the range I seem to want to stand at. Okay, and then our final is standing up there. I should be able to stagger this one, so I won't have to use this black firebomb. It looks like all of them were trying to protect this. Profaned Coal. I imagine this is for creating chaos weaponry. Again, that should be over here. Enabling dark, lacerating, and hollow infusion. Remnants of the fire that burned down the profane capital. Oh, so we're in the profane capital, so we're going to be fighting Yorms soon. Preserved in an icy skull. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow for the use of gems of dark, blood, and hollow infusion. Lovely. Oh shit, there was another one. Ha! Just in case I had the clever idea of moving through the other area. That one... Okay, this guy I didn't even notice at all. Well done. At least the rest of them had the goddamn honor to hold a bright weapon so I could see them in the dark. Okay, looks like the rest of this is... Okay, I walked through a chain. I was wondering, hang on, there's another enemy in here. Nope, not at all, I just walked through a chain. So that's a shortcut. Which means the only way I can go is ahead. Because I don't apparently have the key to open the NPC area. There has to be a bonfire relatively soon. I've seen so many bonfires directly next to another bonfire. There can't be bonfires this far apart at this point, right? Right? Tough enemy ahead. In that direction. Oh! What are you doing, friendo? Time for praise the sun. Yeah, I get it. Never mind. What have you got for me? A large soul of a weary warrior. And then just a blank gap. Okay, so I've got to imagine that that guy is about to start throwing daggers at me or something of the sort. I'm going to quickly switch over to my reinforced grass crest. We are in the profane cap. Oh, never mind. You're not throwing things at me. You're actually just going to fight me. Somehow I kind of actually wish you were throwing things at me instead. Damn it. Okay, your damage resistance is kind of insane. Can I stagger? Well, I mean, I can stagger, but can I get a critical off the stagger is really the question I want to ask. Or I could just kill you outright. That's fine too. And nothing for me. Okay, so you might respawn then. Ooh. I kind of like the idea of that. There has to be a bonfire soon. This episode is already like 10 minutes longer than it should be. Come on. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's over there. How the fuck do I... What? What? How the fuck do I get to the bonfire? What? I can't... Oh, right. No, there's a way back up. Okay. So I just have to go down into this suspiciously placed pit and then walk across this entirely safe ground and then go up this entirely safe ladder. I was emphasizing the entirely safe because I was like, there's no way this is all entirely safe. I'm about to get punked in some way. But no, it appears that's actually what I was supposed to do. Well, you know what? I am more than okay with that. Stretch out an undead bone shard. Are you anyone I know? Oh my god, that's Gilligan. That's Gilligan. That's Gilligan the blacksmith. Sorry, the blacksmith, the ladder smith from Dark Souls 2. Awesome. Why is he? Well, okay, I can guess why he's here. There's a bunch of ladders. All right, let's have a rest for a moment and say that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Dark Souls 3. We've made it to the profane capital. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.